Well, welcome to this brief video clip on humanity in the 21st century. What we're going to do here is just quickly show you through the major parts of Moodle that refer to this unit, and quickly then go through the various topics you'll be doing on a week-to-week basis. I'll revise a little bit how to work around Moodle as well. Okay, first of all, you'll see the basic foundation of the course, Welcome to Humanity in the 21st Century. It's really all about the nature and future of humankind, the way we interact with our environment, and very much about human and world futures. What are we going to be looking forward to over the next 50 years? Let us just have a quick look at this introductory section. Make sure you've checked the study guide for the IHS units. Also, you should check the various background ideas of where integrated human studies came from, and of course, humanity in the 21st century and this video clip. You'll notice that on any section, you'll have text shown by these little icons and video clips by these little icons, and finally, forums where you interact with each other on these little icons here. Okay, let's go straight into what you'll be doing over the next 13 weeks or so. First topic this week is being human in the 21st century. And fundamentally, we're introducing the entire outline of the course, but most importantly, focusing on the really big questions. What on earth does it mean to be a human, as a member of the human species, and as individual people ourselves? And what will it mean for our species to be travelling into the 21st century? We are really moving into the greatest time of change that really this world has ever seen. Fantastic changes brought about by ourselves. We really need to think about that. So these are the broad questions. And in this topic, or this week, you'll be introducing each other to each other. You'll be taught about how to look for resources, where you'll be going for resources. You'll be giving little lists of topics you have to do for the week. And finally, we encourage you, in fact, we really do ask that part of your work will be working with each other on the forums activities. Okay, second topic, current state of humanity. This is where we really try to survey the globe, look at the way different people are living in different parts of this globe, here and now. 7 billion, almost 7 billion people of us, some exceedingly rich, about 1 billion, some exceedingly poor, about 1 billion, and about 5 billion in between. What's going on? How are they living? What are their values? How do they live in different ways? And how could they perhaps be improved? Third topic, third week, we really ask you to think about where we've come from as a human species, our evolution, our history, our culture. How is it that we've got from being really over a period of 200,000 years from being a very small naked ape, very vulnerable, lucky to keep persisting in life. Over the 200,000 years we've changed very little in biology, in our genes, but over the last mere 10,000 years ago, since the advent of agriculture, we have forged ahead of all other species. We now dominate the world absolutely totally. Indeed, we could quite easily blow this world up. We have the capacity. So we really need to understand how we got there if we're really going to go any further. Next topic, Homo sapiens, our basic biological heritage. We take the view, of course, that we evolved, and we evolved with a certain set of adaptations to the ecology around about us. We developed all sorts of genes and adaptations to best fit that world. However, for most of our evolution, our change in genes have adapted to being hunter-gatherers. We really need to understand that hunter-gatherer system, how our genes and the environment interact, and how we go forward in time. Crucial understanding of human evolution that really determines to a large extent how we behave now. Next topic, what makes us human? This is one of the fundamental questions. What is it about this funny little creature? Why are we different to most other creatures? We talk here about the conquests of fire, cooking, tool making, and the recent developments of art, clothing, language and religion. It's amazing what this strange little species has done. How do we get to understand it? What are the crucial determinants of being actually human? And what are our responsibilities in having those attributes? Sixth topic. Human needs, wants and desires. Ultimately, we're interested in human well-being. What we've got to do here is look at what do we as humans really need to survive and flourish? What would we like over and beyond mere survival? And what do we actually lust after that may be things which are not really good for us, but we may desire them? How do we understand what we think we want against what we really need? That takes us on logically to technology, a blessing or curse. The thing that's really changed us from all other species is culture and technology really, particularly over the last 200 years and indeed over the last 10, profoundly changed the way we live and the way we may live in the future. Next topic, the age of consumerism. There's not much shadow of doubt that the problem of massive population increase over the last 100 years particularly, coupled with a phenomenal increase in the average utilization of the world's resources, all under the brand, if you like, of consumerism, those two in combination are very dangerous, indeed may wreck this planet, indeed may already have damaged this planet. We are living with global warming. That's merely one manifestation of the effects of consumerism. We've got to understand consumerism, where it's come from, what drives us towards it, and is there any chance that we may alter it to some degree? Next week, of course, is the universal study break for all UWA students. After that, we take a slightly more futuristic look. Transhumanism. What do we mean by that? It could be that technology is really changing the way we act, the way we think, our absolute potential for the future. Take a simple one. I wear glasses. If you like, I've already changed my body. Think about what the internet is doing to us in giving us capacities that we've never had before in terms of memory and computing power, in calculated power, etc. What's it really going to mean into the future? We can also dwell on things like genetic engineering. Are we going to change our actual genetic code? What would that mean if we did? 10th topic, questions on worldview and belief. This will bring in things like our fundamental set of values, our religion, the importance of religion to many people, and things like what's it really mean, words like spirit and psyche. Why are they important? They motivate so many of us. How do we get to understand it? How do we blend them into a concept of human ethics and morality in the 21st century? The global network, 11th topic. This really deserves something of its own. There's not much doubt that computers and communication technology are indeed changing every bit of the way we lived. Mobile phones, just to take a small example, were undreamt of 50 years ago. They have changed the way we interact with everyone. There's not much doubt the IT revolution has changed us and will continue to change us in ways that we really need to think about. The 11th topic, global network, we've really covered. The 12th topic, presentations of web folios and projects. This is really a week where you can really show off to each other what you've done during the year, what your groups have done in terms of projects, and to really get a chance of chatting and looking at each other's work. Finally, we move on to human prospects. What can we look forward to in the 21st century? What are the real forces that are driving us along the way? And are we able to take command of those forces and to some extent nudge, push, urge our civilization in ways that we think would be beneficial not just to humankind but to the world at large? And that will cover all of the topics, finally giving you a week, the study break, which is a universal study break, where you get the last chance of finally putting your portfolios and everything together and ultimately handing it all in, and that will be the end of the semester. But we hope that it won't be the end of Integrated Human Studies for you. What we're really hoping is that this unit will set you thinking in such a way that you'll bring elements of it into all your other studies. Thank you very much.